Good morning. Welcome to Coffees and Crafts. I'm Linda Cullen from Crafty Stampin, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I have to admit right off the bat, I am kind of discombobulated today. I just don't know what it is. Having a hard time getting my brain wrapped around where it's supposed to be, and so this could prove to be an interesting live. But I do have a great card. I wanted to do something very fall and trying not to use the Painted Autumn suite, which has just enveloped my every moment. And I can tell a lot of you have had the same feeling because you've been ordering this Painted Autumn like crazy. So here's our card. Woo! Here's our card that we're going to make. And it is using, oh, there we go, the Merry Cafe set from the holiday catalog, which is just so cute. So we're going to do that. And wow, look, everybody coming on. Welcome, everybody. So, goodness. So I said one of the reasons, I was just saying I was kind of discombobulated. So one of the reasons I think I'm so discombobulated was I had shared with you guys my friend Rachel over at Rach the Stamper. She had done a really great live this morning using the graveyard gate. And I just turned it on and I was like listening to her while I was setting this up. And I probably should have not got so interested in watching her make that card and worked on my own card. So, but if you didn't catch that, I think it's still on my feed, so you can watch that later. She did a real good job with that. So, everybody, if you are new to Coffee and Crafts, I'd like to do a couple little giveaways. It helps me kind of clear out some of my old stamps. So I have, let's see, so today's giveaways, let me come down here. So today we have giveaways for our live giveaways. So live giveaway is while you were watching this, if you leave a comment, you're going to be entered for a live giveaway we'll do at the very end of this broadcast. And today we are giving away, it's cupcakes and carousels, which is a retired paper pack from last occasions. I don't want to open it because I want the person who gets it to have a nice fresh pack and they can have the little sniff test. So that is our giveaway for the live. If you are not catching this live, which means you don't have a live thing somewhere in one of these corners, you watching it later, either on Facebook or on YouTube, you also have the ability to enter, so just leave a comment and I will enter you for our Watch Later giveaway, which is the Retired Merry Wishes stamp set, and this has got some really cute graphics to make some ornaments and whatever for Christmas and Christmas coming. And if you share this video and say that you shared it with a D, you will get a second entry into this giveaway. And this giveaway will be next Wednesday's Coffee and Crafts will be the 20th. So that's when we're going to give this one away. Now, we are going to give away last week's Watch Later, which is Joyful Nativity. And I will tell you, so if you are a winner, and I post winners on the Facebook page of this broadcast in the comments. I also posted on my website under giveaways. There'll be a list of all my winners. Congratulations. There's a form there. Fill out. You have 2 weeks to fill out that form. And once I get it, it takes me like 2 or 3 days, and I'll mail it out. And I will send you an email that says, congratulations, your prize is on the way. If you don't get that within the 2 weeks, send me an email before and be like, hey, because otherwise it's going back in the pot for people. So just a little FYI there. So let's get over to picking out the Joyful Nativity. Oh, hold on. Black screens are bad. Hold on. I told you I was a little discombobulated this morning. So hold on. That is the wrong one. Right there. Random.org. That's what we want. Yay, not a black screen. Sorry, we're probably going to bump into a few of these. It's one of those days. So here we're using random.org. Here is everyone who left a comment and shared from last week's broadcast. And I am going to hit the randomize button, and whoever ends up at the very top of this is going to be our winner for our Joyful Nativity. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, randomize. And it is Elizabeth Stetzler. Elizabeth, congratulations. So Elizabeth, and this is where we're going to go. So you go to Crafty Stampin', Specials, Giveaways. Oop, not just specials, giveaways. Oh. And right here, click here to fill out the form. You will also see all my current giveaways and all my past winners are here. So if you curious whether you won, that is always the best place to go to find out who the winners are. And granted, everything's 2 weeks, so just a little FYI there. So let me clean this all up, and let me say hi to everybody. And we'll go through everybody's names because look at this, 33 people. Congratulations. So we got, congratulations, yay, congratulations to me, yay. So we got Kathy and Pat and Rachel and Catherine and everybody. So thank you. And I don't know if my friend Julie Grassel's on because she's always a huge coffee fan. So I don't know if you saw a minute ago, Julie, we're working with the coffee cups again. So let me move us down here. So this is the card we're going to make. If you missed it when we first came in about an hour, and today with the way things are going, it might be a little longer, but hopefully not. I have my club tonight. So there will be, I'll put up a blog post to have all the details, to have the replay of this video, have a good close-up shot of this card, but I will also have this free downloadable PDF. And it has the picture, it has a link back to the blog post, I have all the cut sizes you need, and all the products that we are using today. And all of these products are available for purchase in my online store, and you can get to that at craftystampin.com. So, oh my God, yes. So Julie, yeah. So Julie was the one originally, I think, who convinced me to buy the original coffee cup set because she had thrown on a comment. So that's why I kind of like seeing what you guys' comments are. You know, you tell me you like something, don't like something. And so I thought, oh, she wanted to know what I was going to do with the original coffee set. And so I bought it. I'm like, well, let's see what I do with it. And then this one I like. This Mary Cafe is just adorable, and I like it a lot. So I have a feeling I'm going to be making a whole bunch. Swirly, dying, swirly fans would look nice. The steam. What? Do you see my steam? I'll tell you where that's from. That is from, hold on, where's my list? I'm still learning some of the names from the holiday catalog. So I got some little steam, and I'm using from the pattern Pumpkins. And that is, I think, supposed to be like the curly tops of the pumpkins. But I thought it would make some great steam. So, first thing, let me slide this away. We're going to score. And I love to use my scoreboard to do that. At 5.5, I have a 4 1/4 by 11. That's kind of my go-to size for cards lately. I just prefer that. And I'm working on the lighting here. I shut off another light. I'm trying to get the right lighting. This is my desk where I sit. So try to find the right balance of lighting with having 10 lights here. So we're working on it. It was a little glare last week, so I'm trying this. So every week, every show, I hope to make this better and better for you to watch. So bear with me. So all right, so here, I can't walk away from the Painted Harvest too much because the paper's just so yummy. So we're going to use a little strip. Where's my snail? And we're just going to attach this down the side of the card. And I'm going to leave probably a eighth of an inch, maybe, reveal on the edge. So you can see there a little bit. And I always like to leave it a little bit long. And, oh, thank you, Vicki. She says she likes the lighting's working for her. Good. Good to know. Leave it a little long, then I can cut it exactly to length. All right, so that's that. We'll put that aside for a minute. I have to keep the card out, or I sometimes just go rogue on my own cards. And I don't make it exactly how I'm supposed to make it. So next we're going to play with, all right, so to the Early Espresso, we're going to use, and this is still my favorite from last year, the Cable Knit embossing folder. And this is the dynamic embossing folder. It's super duper thick. So I'm going to bring over my big shot. And so you can get that in the shot. All right, so because this die is so thick, we're only going, for my multi-platform, I'm going to remove my adapter because that's just for dies. I don't want to put it too far because we're going to need it in a minute. And I'm only going to need one plate. So I'm going to remove the plate. So we're working with just the platform and one plate. And so let's stick this in here. And I went sideways. I know I did some project last year, and I'm not a knitter. And I guess I was doing it, I don't know which way I did. I did it upside down, and I heard about it from the knitters. So this time I'm purposely going sideways. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Hold on. Sometimes getting these to stay right where you want them, well, in the folder could be a trick. And if it's really bad, I'll put a little bit of snail on it to hold it in the folder, but I don't feel like doing that right now. There we go. And the whole desk wiggles. All right, so let's do this. Move our big shot out of the way. And here is our nice deeply embossed panel. So I'm now going to attach this to my Tangerine Tango. And I'm going to use snail, and I'm putting it on this, as you can see, the middle section, because it seems to have the most, would be the closest of the indents that will stick to the paper. Sometimes when I do this, I will add Tombow glue, so that the Tombow will also add, keep it sticky. There we go. All right, so there's that piece. And let's see, we can attach this. I don't have anything that I need to tie to it in the bow. So we're just going to add some dimensionals. Yeah, I found that knitters, they're going to let you know if you do it the wrong way. I was going for the artistic, and they weren't having it. The knitters want it going the proper direction. So I just figure sideways, you know. How wrong can sideways be? Oh, I'm sure I'll find out. Okay, so here is our base. So let's stick that aside for a moment. So now we're going to work on the coffee cup. So, whoops, I don't want to drop stuff. Ah! All right, so this is a panel from, I'm going to look at the name. I'll make sure I say them right. From the Coffee Break Designer Series paper. So I wanted the mug to be blue, the sky. So here, now we're going to bring back the big shot, and I need all the pieces I took away, because now we're going to use, so I put my thin adapter and my first plate. Let's see. And let's put it in here. And this is where I just kind of use scrap. Let me just keep going from one to the other. Hello, Iowa. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for taking some time out of your morning to join me. Let's see. Let's run. Let's see. What else do I have to run through here? All right. Got a couple things. So, let's see. We're going to move this here. I got one thing to stamp before we run. I'd like to think I had my act all together and was all on top of stamp everything at once and then run everything through the big shot at once. But I'm never that good, and today seems to be worse. Did I do? Oh, I did. See? My brain. So, here's this cup. Here's this cup. And if you can see, it's supposed to be stamped. So we're going to do that again. So this is where I said my brain a little scattered today. I don't know. Do you have those days where it just does not come together no matter what you do? So now we'll stamp everything. We'll go through the big shot again. Oh, okay. And we'll do it for the fourth time, or I have to go cut more paper. And so now I'm using, all right, the stamp. So this is the piercing pad. I showed this on the Stampin' Scoop with Tammy yesterday. So this is your paper piercing pad, and I have a couple of them that I have don't pierce with. I wrote stamping only, and they are to use with my photopolymers because they don't have a little cushion like the red rubbers do. So if you don't get a perfect impression, like right there, move over to grab a piercing mat. And I just put a piece of printer paper over it to protect it from being stamped on. That can help. Have one of those days. Yep, that's just I'm having one of those days. Okay, we're going to work through it. Stamping will help. So now I'm going to stamp this greeting, which is Hello Fall. It's pumpkin spice latte season, which I love, even though I'm not a pumpkin spice kind of girl, but I love that greeting. So we're going to stack all these up. And now here's just a scrap of Very Vanilla. I was testing out what I was going to do with this card earlier on this. So now it's officially scrap. So now, and you think I'd learn after the first time. And let's try this. Hold on, we're gonna clean it. Gonna clean it. All right, let's try again. This is how it goes. Here's my paper. All right, let's see. Is third time a charm? You think will it work? Let's try. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3. Of course, I just got it equally as. You know, I'm gonna go with it because clean my block though. I think it looks like gives a little depth to the top of the cup because that's just how it is some days. I'm making it work. All right. It does. It adds like that shadow, like the designers planned it when they drew the image. So now let's bring back the big shot. Now let's cut everything out again. So we're going to start here. All right. We're going to run them through individually because at this point I don't trust myself to run them all through at the same time and not have them all screw up. So I add a sticky for help. And drop the plate on my foot. All right, 1. And we'll do the coffee cup again. Pick up the plate. All right. All right, attach. Here we go. So now I have 2 cups, 1 stamped, 1 not stamped. All right. There we go. That looks better. I'm gonna put that one. And let's do the top. It really does look like it was supposed to be that way. Was it? No, it wasn't. Okay. I'm like, maybe that's how it was designed, but it wasn't. I look at the cover image. All right, so here is that. So now, what I want to do, and I'm going to leave my big shot right here for a sec. All right, so now I got a couple little tricks. So to give, see if my tricks work. To give a little extra wow, I don't know if you can see it, I put some gold under the little cozy holder. So to do that, I brought back this same piece that I cut the cozy holder out with. Let's see. So this is what I cut this out with. So all I'm going to do, and you can see I kind of did them here, I'm just going to, I want to cut just like this. I'm just going to take a smidge. Attach it that way. All I want is a sliver because that's all we're going to see. All right. All right, and then let's spin this back. So here is the top sliver. So here's the top sliver. So I'm going to put that aside, and now I'm going to do the same thing. Let's make I don't need to do that. I'm just going to do the same thing with the bottom. So just add a little bit, add my little sticky to hold it, and run that through again. It's going to add a bit of dimension to the card. I know sometimes I do cards, I'll design them, I'll put them up, and I kind of walk away from them. I go, looks good. It's not great. What do I need to do to make it great? If I kind of leave it alone for a little while and look at it, I'll then be like, oh, I know. And of course, my answer is always, bling. It needs some bling. So lots of times that bling is either an enameled shape, the faceted jewels, just a little bit of gold foil, silver foil, the glimmer paper. Sometimes it just needs a smidge. So now, while we're still cutting, these, my little smoke of from the coffee, I did with vellum. And to get the vellum to stick, my new fascination is the Sizzix adhesive sheets. So this is an inch tall, and so I cut my vellum, my Sizzix sheet, also an inch tall, and I'm going to now attach the Sizzix sheet to my vellum, if I can, without making a mess, because that's how my day's going. All right, so now I have vellum with the Sizzix underneath, and I've removed just one layer of adhesive. Come back over here, and I want vellum side up. Stick this in here. I get my two pieces, place them on here. Get my plate, run that through. Hi, Eileen. Eileen ordered the copper ribbon, and if you guys have been waiting for the copper ribbon, hers just shipped yesterday. So good news, if you've been waiting to get a hold of the copper ribbon, it's in. So you can go order that. I've kind of resisted using it because I didn't want to get everybody all excited about it because it's been on back order because it's been so popular. So here are my pieces. So I think we're getting ready to assemble. So let me see. All right, so here's that piece. Let me get the, I use the paper piercer to remove the stuff from the tiny dies. So let me move the dies out of the way so I don't lose them, because that is as it falls off my magnetic board. Oh, and I think it's got the vellum still in it. All right, I'm going to bring it back. Okay, let's just assemble and see how this goes. All right, so we're going to start with, let's start with my coffee mug. So let's see, where are we? All right, let me bring you in a little bit closer now that I'm done with using the big shot. So I'm going to attach the cozy, the copper ribbon. So the copper ribbon, if anybody has been waiting for it, has been on back order for quite a while. And I know it's back in just because Eileen had one on her order, and it's been sitting in picking forever, and it just went out. So the copper ribbon is back. So add that to all your orders because it's awesome. We'll have to play with that. I don't think I can fit it into this card at the last minute, but let's see. So, all right, so I'm adding my, let's see, make sure I'm in the in frame. All right, so I'm adding, so there's my Hello Fall. And let me show you what I'm going to do. So these are the top and the bottom I just cut. And where's my snail? So I'm just adding a little snail. And I like to use my pokey tool, kind of like as a directional. I just kind of stick it. So I'm going to slide this here, find the reveal I like, and then adhere. And so there's my gold. And I'm going to do the same thing with the top. attach it with my pokey tool, kind of slide it under. And I do this because usually I've already put it all together and I'm now adding something after the fact. So this is how I've just gotten used to applying things. But so that way, to me, it's all lined up nice. So there's the little gold on that. So now, let's slide these. Let's add this to the card. Did I? Oh, I didn't. So this is on with snail. Let's see, the lighting's off. So I'm going to see if this helps on lighting. And here's a little coffee cup. We'll add him. And then where'd my top go? So here's my top. Oh, it's stuck to the table. Well, let me pick it up. All right, so now I'm going to add, let's take some mini dimensionals. And again, I like using my pokey tool. I'm going to add mini dimensionals to the back of these. Okay, so now I want to tip my cup like it's opening. So now let's find, so here are my, what I'm using is steam. I'm going to try to get the Sizzix adhesive off. I'm using the pokey tool. Come on. There it goes. All right. It's not, it actually is not hard. I haven't really had a lot of trouble getting these off. So we're going to put this like that. There we go. And then I think, yeah, so it came off in the die and the paper is what released. So let's see. All right. And then this one I want to put here. And the little center. There it goes. All right. So I'll use my nail to kind of adhere that a little bit. There we go. So there's that. And then I wanted to add the pumpkins. This paper I just think is so beautiful from the autumn. So what you want to do is cut out one of these pumpkins. So I figured you didn't want to see me fussy cut. So that's what I did. So I cut him out. So let's add a little snail to the back. Alright, and we're going to stick him right about there. And then I think if I, let's see, that is, okay. So last but not least, we got to add some bling. So I got the clear faceted gems. I'm loving the gold for fall. I think it just goes with all the fall colors. And let's see, so I'm going to use a medium one. Put that right there. And a small one. Let's see if I can hide my boo-boo right there. I didn't notice till right now. That's what embellishments are for sometimes, ladies. Hide the boo-boos. And we'll just put one up there. And there we go. There's our fall card with the Merry Cafe stamp set. So I hope you all liked that. And thank you very much for bearing with me today as I'm just, I don't know, just things aren't going my way today, just oddly. So, live giveaway. So we are giving away, where'd it go? The cupcakes and carousel. So if you jumped on somewhere in between the beginning and you missed this, so do a live giveaway every one of my coffee and crafts, and you just need to leave a comment. And so if you want to leave a comment, if you're on here and you haven't left one, you just say hi. And in a second here, I will pick a winner. So I'm just kind of looking at, he took to mailing after you've added the gems. I honestly say most of my cards are for hand giving versus mailing. A padded envelope. I also make sure when I do mail stuff, sometimes I'll get cheaper cardstock. I don't use my good cardstock. And I'll make like a second card and I'll put it over it. So there's a smooth, but I also pay the extra to have it non-metered, and I'll write on the envelope. I think it's non-meterable is their term instead of do not meter. But you don't want it running through the machine. It's when it runs through the machine it hits bumps. So that can help with the post office. I'm always walking in like, hi, me again. Here's all these big funky things. But I usually, most of my cards, because I'll see some of them, they are outside the lines. I'll have decorations. So I tend to, if someone's like, I want to use that card, I want to mail it to somebody, I'm like, it's not really a mailable card, but I'll see what I can do for you. So, all right, let's get to giveaway picking. So give me a second because it has kicked me out because I always talk too long. And then I will bring you over here. So here we go. Pick a winner. So come on over. Nope. All right, there we go. Come on over to the winners. So you can enter by leaving a comment, and you get one entry. So after I click pick a winner, whoever's name shows up is the winner. And so our winner for today is, can you see that? Lorena E. Newton. So congratulations, Lorena. Head over to Crafty Stampin' specials, giveaways, and fill out the form here, and you can take home your lovely cupcakes and crafts. Cupcakes and carousels. I actually love this paper. It's beautiful. So I thank everybody for joining me and putting up with me just scatterbrain today. And I will be back on Friday, hopefully a little more put together. And about an hour, maybe a little longer, see how today goes. There'll be the post up with all the details, the replay, and the PDF so you can get all the cuts so you can recreate this card. So I thank you, everybody, and we will see you on Friday. Bye.